Welcome. We are going to present our senior design project, the ECE405, group number SD1413. Our group, we have Fadisha Bahet, who is sitting next to me, Dawood Ali, that is me, Ibrahim Bawi, who is not here for now. Our advisor for this project is Dr. Jacob Glauer, and our client is Rachel Gustafson. Our instructor is Mark Schroeder. In this presentation, we are going to cover introduction, background, technical content, project image, problems encountered, lessons learned, and budget and summary. So, Fadisha will lead us next segment. Welcome, Fadisha.
Thank you. Our project is for the client Creative Care for Reaching Independence in Moorhead, which is a non-profit organization for disabled people. Our requirement was to create a device to alert the driver for an unbuckled passenger seat. In Senior Design 2, we came up with a solution of seatbelt alarm with the LEDs. To give you a little background on CCRI, CCRI is currently using a seatbelt cover which will be discontinued by the Department of Human Services. Our goal was to design a device which does not modify the inside of the seatbelt alarm. Also, alarm should not prevent the passenger to unbuckle themselves in case of an emergency. To give you some technical background, our main device contains 2 units. There will be 4 transmitting units which goes under the seat of passengers on the back side, and there will be 1 receiver unit which will go on the dashboard, controlled by the driver. As you can see on the slide, the transmitting unit will contain these parts, and receiving unit will contain mainly these parts. For the hardware design of our device, the transmitting unit sends a signal from the encoders to the transmitter, and the receiving unit receives that signal, decodes it, and lights up the appropriate LED. For the software design of our device, transmitting unit turns on and off the encoder for every X time. Receiving unit, however, verifies the transmitter's identity, turns on the proper LEDs, and resets the decoder every 30 seconds.
These images are the images of our project. Image on the left is the transmitter unit PCB port, which will go under the seat along with the enclosure. And the image on the right is a receiving PCB port image, which will go on the dashboard along with the enclosure. As mentioned in the previous slide, these are the enclosures of the previously shown PCB ports. You can also see the inside of the enclosure on the right. On the far right side, you see a switch enclosure, which will sit next to on the seatbelt buckle. We overcome some problems during our design. Our PCB design took more than expected. Troubleshooting PCB port was not easy. Testing one PCB design in-house was useful before ordering it from the fabrication house. Time management was also an issue, but we overcome as a team. Along with the problems we encountered, we also learned valuable lessons. As a group, we learned to troubleshoot the board, ask for assistance as needed, and be part of the teamwork. Research and more research before making big financial decisions were essential. We learned also new ways to do PCB design. Some softwares are easier to use and more interactive for PCB design.
So this is the budget data until now. We requested the budget of total $800, and we were able to manage the whole project under the requested budget. Currently, we are standing at the total of $428.68, which is well under our requested budget. To summarize the presentation, we were able to finish the PCB boards by the end of the semester. Our device detects and alerts the driver as soon as the seatbelt is unbuckled. It helps the driver to be aware and pull over to safely put the passenger back on the seatbelt. But there always can be several feature enhancements possible for this device. To conclude the outcome of our project, we were able to successfully meet the deadline by creating 4 transmitter unit and a receiver unit for a car. which is ready to install in a car after reviewing all the details with our client. A user manual is also completed which goes along with our device to be used by our client. Thank you.